versus the world. We may not be right, but we don't know what about. Versus the world. We don't fuck around. If we did, we found out we are drunks. Versus the world. We may not be right, but we don't know what about.
In a world ravaged by herpes, men with skinny jeans,
Best IPA, please.
women with fake butt cheeks,
Don't touch me there.
and kids who don't know which bathroom to use.
Don't decide which one.
There are two chosen and destined to fight for what's right. Coming to a podcast near you is Us versus the World. Subscribe, like, and share now.
Us versus the world is not liable for any bad jokes or inappropriate of touching. Customers are limited to one hand job only per person from Jason, whether you come or not. No!
Yeah!
This is bullshit!
Our numbers are through the roof!
Mature audiences only? Listener's discretion is advised.
Keep talking.
What do you know? What do you say? This is another episode of Drunks versus the World. Episode number
46, 45? We're up there.
Yeah.
mid-40s. Episode mid-40s.
Let's put, yes, we are, we're an old man looking for a red convertible.
Yeah, we're in our
Sports
mid-podcast life crisis.
Yes.
There you go.
So donate money so we can buy that car.
Yeah, now.
Now.
Also, I have attorney's fees that I need to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got popped again. This
Got that
time,
retainer.
it wasn't the school though.
Where was it? Daycare?
Old folks home.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
folks
of
on.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll happen.
But in his defense, the woman was hiding him. This time he wasn't hiding.
Interesting.
I mean,
Interesting. Well, I am Justin. Sitting to the west of me is Lucas.
I'm Lucas.
Sitting to the north of me is...
No, you're completely
Jason
wrong.
Wright.
North
You're
is
north,
that way.
I'm
Yeah, I'm
south.
south
Is
of
it?
you.
No, it's
yeah,
not.
I'm west.
It is, yeah.
I'm west,
You
dumbass.
idiot.
You're so
Wait a
dumb.
minute.
You don't even have a good internal compass.
No, I'm directionally challenged.
Yeah.
Challenged in a lot of different ways, as you guys are well aware.
So
Yeah.
dumb. I'm Jason, and I'm on the west side of this
Yeah.
table.
West
I'm
side.
south side.
Just think
So
about it this
you-
way. Never ever suck wieners.
Huh. That's a good one.
It works.
They should teach that in school.
They should.
They wouldn't forget it.
No, they wouldn't. Justin, how was your week?
It was interesting. I hung up on a lady at work on the phone because she was being a
Was she breathing
biatch.
heavy?
No, she was a Karen.
God, those
I couldn't do it.
Karens. Fuck
Got in
those
a little
bitches.
bit of trouble with that. So that happened on Wednesday.
Oh,
It was
really?
kind of a rough day. But then I got cock blocked last night by my friend.
I think you're bet. I think that was
You think? I thought she was hot.
me and Keisha even were like talking. Was like she's kind of gross.
Really?
Yeah.
God.
Were you at the old folks' home too?
No, I don't remember.
Alcohol did.
Yeah, and Michael, while he was as drunk as I was, I think too.
Yeah.
When we were texting.
Oh,
this
he
morning,
was
like saying, "Yeah, I got her number," you know. Like,
he was very drunk. Christ, he was drunk before we even left the previous bar.
yeah,
He
gets wasted off the smell of booze.
Yeah.
Gotta love that. That's a cheap. That's what you know. What? Cheers to that.
Oh
So,
yeah.
So cheers to getting drunk off the fumes.
Fume.
Yeah. Kind of envy that because it's way cheaper.
Shit gets expensive,
Yeah,
yo.
when you're drunk,
Like we are.
like we are.
I mean, that's why we did go with the name that we did.
Cheers.
Cheers. That is a good skull drink.
Yeah. So we made Skull-Aid.
Skull-Aid.
It's a delicious fireball as well.
It was.
Burns.
Just the right amount of cinnamon.
Kobe.
Eh,
Whoa!
Yeah, I was gonna say
That was a little.
Kobe dead.
That was a little. Wow.
Say you, he dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
Lucas, Bearded Thunder. How was your What was your week? I mean, other than can't jerk off for a while.
Pretty uneventful. Well, I can. It just burns.
I got scars all over my dick.
Yeah, it.
Well, that was before the cast.
Yeah.
It's like jerking off with a pumice stone, or like with
a cheese grater.
Yeah,
Slightly amusing, but mostly painful.
Steel wool.
I get it.
You know?
Steel wool.
Yeah.
Oh, that would hurt.
It's rough. No, yeah, they casted my hand, which
Looks badass.
I actually like. It feels much better in the cast than it did in the spray.
And that's how it usually gives the shocker anyway.
Hey.
17 in the pink and 1 in the stink, or vice versa if you're
Vice versa.
ambidextrous.
Sure.
Yeah, I usually use a foot or something.
All right, thanks for making
I
that
haven't
weird.
tried that.
Wow, that's kind of gross. So,
How was your week?
after last weekend, uneventful, but last weekend I was fucking drunk for 3 days.
Last weekend was.
It was a fun time.
I thankfully didn't go out on Friday last week, but
I don't do that very often. I really don't. So for me, it was something rather interesting.
you had family in town.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Good time. Good to hear.
Had a
we got-
drink when you're around family.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta keep
Have
drinking.
to.
So we got a new toy for the PCast.
Yeah,
we got one of those stream decks.
Yeah, it's a
Elgato.
It's would you like me to demonstrate?
Would you
Sure.
please?
All right, so last night, I remember this because when I first got to the bar and met you and Michael and his sister, as soon as I walked in, this lady looked at me and then, yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Wow.
That happen a lot.
Like a lot.
yeah. We should mute the laptop.
I don't. You know what? You mind your business, lady. I kind of do what I want.
I remember before I hit the button, but I was
I don't even know where the
It
stupid
is
mute
what it
button
is.
is. Whatever.
yeah. I just manually do it on the system tray.
God, always making me do stuff.
So yeah,
That's a
we're
nifty little gadget.
playing out, or playing with the Stream Deck here, not to be confused with Steam Deck.
No.
True.
Because that is
Big
a
difference.
Yeah, that's a gaming console
Yeah.
by Steam.
Yep.
People really seem to love it. I don't understand
I don't really know anything about it, honestly.
It's basically a way to stream games from your computer that are in your Steam library to a handheld system,
Gotcha.
which
And
know.
there's a few different types of these things out there.
yeah.
And we got the middle of the road one, which for this quality of home family entertainment.
I have to say
It's cool.
I'm impressed with it. It is, and we've only scratched the surface of what it can do.
Hardly.
Yeah. So yeah, I like it.
You know what? There was one that I really, really liked. One of the sound videos or sound bites that we figured out, and it happens a lot when us three are around. Other than the woman crying or screaming one, what's the part?
Yeah, well, I mean, you have to. It's mandatory if you have any kind of soundboard. You have to have.
that's
You
usually
have to have one of these.
That's the
Right.
first one.
Have to have one of
So,
these.
That's right.
Yep.
You gotta have that.
It didn't work.
No, it did.
No, it didn't.
It did.
It didn't.
It did.
Okay.
It just didn't come out. Because we muted the.
It's muted.
I think I turned it down actually,
Well,
because I'm not good at stuff.
Did you turn it down in OBS or in?
I turned it down on the system tray,
Yeah, that's right.
but it turned down everything. So
Yes, we just don't want sound coming out of the laptop.
you know what? I'm technically challenged at times.
yeah, think.
Oh God, you need to just stop.
This is. People are gonna be like listening to this, like these fucking boomers.
These guys are
Idiots.
idiots.
Boomers. Get with it.
So Justin, will you tell me how bad was our?
Oh boy. Well,
Yeah.
it wasn't that bad, but
We've had worse.
we've had worse.
We were bottom. What was it like? Bottom 30 out of 700 that one time.
Yeah, that was really,
Yeah,
that
it
was
was-
our worst one.
Yeah.
But this week, Mari Cooper only has 1 point. Cordell Patterson gets hurt. Cooper Rush,
I mean, that was with the money we had. Cooper Rush was.
yeah,
he was a
he
good
had like
pick.
17
Yeah.
points, but
Good. Hey, better than Dak.
there's
gonna be a
little controversy.
I think
They
so.
play the Rams tomorrow. So I don't know if they'll win that one with Cooper.
The way that the
Mr.
Rams'
Rush.
offense is playing, they
horrible.
can't finish drives.
Yeah.
Well, they haven't finished anything.
Yeah.
They're just been garbage. So,
Tom Brady said something interesting this week, saying
Other than-
just how horrible the.
other than bye, bitch.
Yeah. He loves football more than his family.
Clearly, well, not his son.
Not his son,
Well,
but
yeah.
yeah, we're gonna leave that alone.
But no, he's just saying how poor the quality of play has been this year, and I can't.
In general,
There's
yeah.
only like 4 good teams.
And
That's true.
there's been huge defensive collapses just
Yeah.
about every week.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. And there's this theme going around the league where on defense they just play cover 2. There's just 2 safeties that play, which I hate. It's just such a conservative way of playing. Like nobody blitzes anymore because they're so scared of
Well,
the
yeah.
Mahomes guys just throwing bombs. And I mean, you should play that, I guess, against Mahomes, but against like Andy Dalton. I mean,
Yeah, but,
like-
but that cover 2 against Mahomes doesn't even work because
Yeah.
when if you're a tight end like Kelsey, you make time for
Yeah.
him to get the ball to you.
Yep.
Oh yeah. There you go. Touch that. Touch that. No, not his. Mine.
What's going on here?
Nothing, sir.
Yeah? What's on your computer there, sir?
Nothing. Don't look at that.
Wait a minute. That's Jason from Us versus the World. Is he tugging dick again?
What? Oh no, sir. I would never watch any guy tugging online. This is just Tegan Presley anal. Yeah, that's it.
You lying sack of shit. Drop your cock and grab your socks, you son of a bitch.
This is Jason and Justin from Us versus the World, reminding you that our podcast may not be legal in all 63 states. Please use Us versus the World responsibly. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
Keep tugging.
Jaundice? Isn't that when you, like, I know your eyes are yellow, but is that because you hold in and don't pee so much?
Could be.
Yeah, if you go too long without peeing, it actually backs up all the way through your body into your head.
Fucking knew it, dude. I knew it.
Yeah.
Happens to the best of us.
It does. It really does.
Yeah.
So, all right, question. You're stuck on a deserted island.
Wilson.
You're allowed to take 5 things. Total of 5. But you know that you're never getting back to, like, civilization again.
Oh, thank God.
And so out of those 5 things, 2 of them can be consumables, okay? Whether one be food, one be water, whatever.
Is it like an unlimited
yeah,
amount
it
of
wouldn't-
this?
Which
stuff?
means,
Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying is that out of those 2 consumables, they would always be there.
Okay. Keep being replenished.
Right. And Gil,
Water.
you already lost.
What do you mean I lost?
You already
it's the
lost.
number one thing.
You already lost.
If I have an unlimited supply of water,
You already lost.
if I want to survive, I don't know if I want to survive in
You
this
already
scenario.
lost. Sorry.
You wouldn't pick water?
Beer.
You can boil as part of your other, the 3 other things. Like you can get stuff to start a fire and boil water, and then you can catch the fresh water out of it.
I want some Aquafina. Unlimited Aquafina.
You're going to be boring. Anyway, so water.
Steak.
Okay. Steak. Got to have your protein. Get it?
Weed.
Weed. Oh, all right.
That's
That's a consumable.
So I used my 2, water and weed. Well, I had steak.
Yeah, water and steak.
Shit. Fuck. No, weed's not a... Okay, it is.
How about seeds? You can plant. You can plant your.
Technically, that's a consumable.
You don't eat seeds,
Technically,
though.
it becomes a consumable.
It becomes a consumable. But the seeds themselves, you don't consume.
I mean, I don't know what the judge would say on that.
I'm the judge. It's good. I'll
That's
allow
my
it.
question.
Do you allow it?
I'll
No,
allow it.
no.
I'm going to go...
I'm still bringing weed.
You know what? I'll use your boiling idea, so I'll exclude water.
Okay,
I'll do weed. I'll do steak. I'll do a knife,
okay,
like an axe, a nice axe.
okay.
I'll do some sort of shelter, like a nice tent of some sort. Does that count as one item?
Yeah, technically, because those have other things inside.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I don't know if I can literally allow it, but I'll allow it.
Okay. They don't have... I was going to say a gun, but does the gun come with bullets?
No.
So I'm at 4 already.
Oh, I thought you were at 5. You said
Well-
you said you say, oh, you're not boiling. Okay, so
Right.
you got rid of the water. Okay,
Right.
got
Yeah.
it. Okay.
So the gun isn't. It's got to come. The bullets and the gun are two separate things.
Yep. But you have an axe, so.
Right. Be nice to have a gun though. And then I'll do Cap'n Crunch.
That's consumable.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
Yeah. And I mean, most people say, you can take 3 things with you, but I'm giving you 5.
5. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
so-
being generous. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Fifth one, the nudie magazine.
that thing's gonna be stuck together after
Oh
a
yeah, I
week.
probably would. Yeah, it's like, oh
And this one's
These
gonna
are
be
ruined.
this one is gonna be
no!
BBW.
What about
on
a
the
cell
island.
phone with service?
But you can't. Yeah. But once the battery's dead,
Well, nobody is coming to get you. Like
Yeah,
it's already,
but if we-
it's predetermined.
Yeah.
You're not.
Yeah.
You're never getting off this island.
Yeah, that's true. That's right.
what are you gonna do? Watch Netflix
Well,
out
yeah,
there
I
for a
can
while?
just
And
go on Reddit, fucking YouTube, watch fucking stupid videos.
you don't get to bring your charger.
That's true.
Well, you could bring the
Yeah.
charger. You just have nowhere to charge it.
That's true. Yeah. There you
Be a
go.
waste of a pick.
I'll give you your charger.
And a yacht. How about a yacht, huh?
That's fine. Where are you gonna go? You'll never be. You can't. You're never gonna make. Literally, it's gonna be like Groundhog's Day type of shit.
It sucks that you put
And a yacht.
Yeah.
And a yacht brings. That's
Yeah.
like.
I mean, I keep trying to think of me getting off the island, but in your scenario, I can't get off the island, so
Yeah.
I'm fucked. What would you bring?
Beer.
Okay.
Steak.
Okay.
I would also bring some sort of knife or axe like you would.
Mm-hmm.
I would bring a tarp to start making
Not a
fucking-
tent?
Yeah.
Tarp's good.
Hey, because
good.
I'm not trying to cheat the system with bringing because now you brought string and shit.
Not
And I think my wife.
Wow. I
gonna
didn't
be bored,
I didn't know humans were involved.
Well,
It's not a
well,
consumable.
You didn't think of something.
I'll bring water, Pam Anderson.
No.
Oh no! there's a-
Dude, you're gonna get the herpes out there. You're gonna
That's
die.
fine.
There's no doctors out there, okay? There's no pharmacies on this island.
care. If I die, I die.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fucking lucky.
That'd be. Well, I'm gonna bring condoms. Then.
God, you son of a
Britney
bitch! You
Spears.
stole mine.
See, no, you already
had to
said
say
your
it.
five.
Say humans.
You had to say the wife, which totally
wife.
ruined
Yeah.
my.
No. Fuck you, dude. Because that's your own fault. You didn't think about it.
Yeah, I thought about
you
it.
said
I was ready.
So your five is already
Items aren't humans.
Well, it could be. It said things. You
up
said
until
things.
about
5
200
things.
years
isn't a
ago. They
human.
were
A thing could be a
A
human.
human isn't a thing.
a couple of 100 years ago. They were. Remember
I wasn't around then.
the fucking? Well, it's in your history book. Certain humans were things back then. Just throwing it out.
Okay. Did
Not
you
being
finish?
racist.
Did you finish?
Yeah, mine's finished. So are you, fucker.
What was your 5? Repeat them again.
I said beer,
Mm-hmm.
steak,
Okay.
with a
No
knife or a fucking
Tarp and your wife.
tarp and my wife.
It's good.
Because now that you got see, so here's funny. Here's what's funny. Now my wife's stuck on there. She could help me like build shit. I'm not saying now. The other caveat with that is your wife doesn't. The other person does not get to bring 5 more items.
Right.
You guys are weird.
Well, here we
There
go.
we go.
Beer,
All right, gotcha.
water, a big net, like a
For fishing.
Yeah, not like a net where you you scoop
Yeah.
fish. It's like
A
a
fish
big
net.
Yeah. So I would catch my food because I'm rugged like that. Okay.
I don't need no steak.
What else? So I got 2 things left. Well, one is obviously you already
Kate
said it.
Beckinsale.
Kate Beckinsale.
So you got one left.
Probably like a machete. That's a nice all-purpose tool. You can
Yeah.
cut stuff down. You can make shelter.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, and that's where I was kind of thinking. With the tarp, it already starts helping you right there. Steak, we don't have to hunt. So we're not using that much fucking energy, dude.
I need to impress Kate Beckinsale somehow. Okay, I need to woo
You got her on the fucking island.
Yeah, you don't
She's
have
not
to.
leaving.
Where's she
No,
gonna go?
I need to woo her. Okay,
She's already gonna be wooed. Dude, where's she going?
Yeah, she's not gonna.
At this point, you
I
know.
want her to go to the other side of the
Bag of
island
fucking
and
crab?
No, it's a deserted island. So at this point, she knows that you're gonna disappoint her for the rest of her life.
Yeah, so she might just take off and maybe she drowns herself. I need to woo her, okay? And I'm gonna do that with my skills, with my machete.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna build shelter using my machete and cutting shit down. I'm gonna catch my food. I'm gonna catch my food.
You didn't catch
With my-
herpes
with
from
this
Kate
net?
Beckinsale.
I'm gonna
She
give
doesn't
her.
have herpes.
I'm gonna give her the herb.
Where's the herb?
If I am lucky enough to have the honor, Look, I gotta do something.
At this point, she's just like, well.
My number one goal at this point is to give her a wide on. Okay.
A what?
Oh,
A wide on. Men get hard ons, women get wide ons.
Oh my God! Shut up.
So that's my entire.
I'm so wide right now.
And I'm gonna be like,
my legs are so open for you right
I'm
now.
gonna be like, that's too wide. I'm not.
Like, whoa.
Hello.
Too wide.
Hello.
Too wide. Too wide.
See, and you just didn't put enough thought into it.
Well,
But I did like where you're going with the steak, because right there, your water
I don't have to
thing.
worry about food anymore.
Yeah. So you're surviving that. Okay.
Yeah, you ain't gonna catch any fucking fish.
With that net, you
have to grab the fish.
You're gonna be hungry.
Yeah, but you can. Those nets, these are big.
How
nets.
big is this net?
These are big nets. Okay, this is like a 100-foot net.
So
right?
you're gonna get eaten by a shark putting that net out.
No.
Might.
Yeah,
No.
he's gonna get eaten. This fucking dude's gonna be
I'm not gonna get eaten.
Jaws 6.
I'm not going that deep out. I'm gonna catch
100 feet fucking out from the shore.
No, it's gonna be 100. Drag it 100 feet
Along the
shoreline. So I only have to go out like 20 feet.
Okay.
You know,
Bull sharks, they can get you in like 2 feet of water. So
they can, but this tropical island has crystal clear waters.
listen, motherfucker, this is my island. I'm the one who thought of it.
No, but I chose the island.
No,
So.
no, I
My island.
Okay, well, in Lucas's island, there's a chance that Kate Beckinsale's gonna ditch him for some fucking islander.
There's no islanders on the island.
No.
You know.
You did say what if she goes on the other side of the island?
Yeah, to just like be by yourself.
I need
not
to-
that
I need to
there's
get
other
away from
people
this guy.
over there. That's why I need to like impress her. I need to woo her. You know, I'm not.
With your fishing and machete skills.
Yes, I'm not.
and his overabundance of beer.
Yeah.
She'll learn to love me over time.
What kind of
okay?
beer would it be? Natural
light.
Yeah, natural
course.
light. Why not?
Of course.
And I'm only agreeing to this on the assumption that I no longer have acid reflux.
Yeah, because
Is that a part of
bird stuff.
Is that a part of the rules?
Because otherwise,
No. No.
one of my consumables is already wasted on medication. Okay.
I'd bring Tums.
Well, you're bringing weed, so
I am bringing weed. Yeah.
Are our islands close enough to swim to each other? So then,
So we
like,
can
I
already
could get
switch. Yeah.
I could
So,
get weed
like,
from you, and
Well, then I'd want to bang
Well,
Kate.
if our islands are close
No.
enough, then
Yo,
if our
I'll give you
islands-
some steaks for Kate.
she's not an item. Okay, she's a thing. She is a thing. Okay, we have established this. She's not an item to be bartered.
Okay.
To be bartered away.
I'll give you 5 steaks for 1 minute with Kate.
no, I got a net full of fish back there.
I'll fucking burn your net.
Dude, get all Lord of the Flies on this shit.
Shit, I just realized I don't have a way to start a fire. None of us do.
Well, there's gonna be sticks and shit on this sound.
True. We're gonna have to go real primitive with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Son of a bitch, I forgot all about grabbing a piece of flint.
Yeah, you could start a.
You could. I think it'd be easy.
Flint would eventually wear out too. So.
It's gonna be, think about it this way. It's gonna be hot enough out there to where your ass is gonna be, you're gonna get nothing but swass. So
yeah. How are you guys
start
gonna
shooting sparks
How are you guys
out of my
gonna
butt.
cook your steaks? I'm gonna be eating sushi. I'm gonna be eating
Eat
sushi.
raw
Do
fucking
you even like
steak.
sushi?
No, but I'll learn to.
Yeah.
Dude, I've eaten raw steak before.
Gross.
Or primal.
Yeah. You take it, or you get a nice fucking big rock, set it right in the sun, let that motherfucker get hot, just throw it right on there. See? Mm-hmm. Resourceful. Mm-hmm. You're thinking about fucking sushi rolls.
How are you guys gonna boil your water now?
I got beer.
Without the ability to.
I got beer.
You got beer, but that's not gonna. It's not gonna keep you hydrated.
What are you gonna do?
Like water was one of my things.
No, you said beer.
No, beer and water.
Didn't I say water was one of my things too?
No, you got rid of the water
Did I?
to do the boiling thing.
Oh yeah, I did.
But then now we.
You can boil beer. You can boil the shit that's gonna fucking make you dehydrated out of beer.
Yeah, but how are you gonna start that fight?
It's the same way you're gonna.
I don't need to though, because I have bottled water and I have sushi now. Because I'm
I'm
catching
Indian.
sushi
I know how
with
to
my
fucking make fire.
catching sushi with my net.
I'm just going over to your house, going over to your island, steal the shit.
No,
It's happening.
Quite the predicament.
you'll get caught in my net.
I got
Help!
I got
Help! I caught a Jason. We're gonna eat tonight.
We'll eat you.
No, there's a lot of fat on that.
Succulents.
No, see, no. I'd be alright. I think your fishing idea is not gonna work out very
it'd
well.
work. It would work.
One big net.
I don't think so, dude. You ever watch
Actually, I think I was gonna
No, go ahead.
the show Alone.
Yeah.
That's what that's what they do is they throw a net out there. And
They get-
most of the time they
Some
don't
do,
get
or they-
but some do.
They either eat fucking birds or squirrels, and when they, the best time is when I seen that when they shoot a squirrel and they're gonna eat it. I'm like, well, they're going home in a few days because that motherfucker's
Yeah,
gonna get sick.
then they get super sick.
Yeah.
They eat like tree bark and shit.
Yeah, you know they turn around and they'll skin the fucking the squirrel, and they see the fucking thing is not healthy, and they cook the fucker up and they eat it. I'm like, yeah, he's gonna be shitting and puking here in
Yeah.
about an hour or
And
two.
they almost always do.
Yeah.
I never liked Survivor's kind of a fun show, but it's it's not. You should call it something else. It's not Survivor. It's
Well,
just a stupid fucking.
well, that's the thing about Alone. Alone is like
That's
these
more.
people are
Those.
like the production crew and shit. It was like at least a mile, if not further away.
Yeah.
Not like
And they
fucking
have a
Alone.
way of calling them if they
Right.
want to get off.
But if you're on fucking Survivor, all you have to do is like, dude,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
That's
I'm really
the go.
sick right now. Like I need.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's other people around. There are better resources
Right.
around.
See, and at least we were smart. You're gonna be alone as fuck.
You're gonna be fucking Wilson. Well, you didn't bring a volleyball.
So,
Yes.
so here's okay.
You'd be
Spank
fucking
bank.
a,
So
you'd be
now
fucking
let's-
a coconut.
Spank bank.
You're
Spank
gonna-
bank.
You're gonna be raw after like a
Well,
week. I bet.
yeah, story of my life. Now.
So how about no? Apparently not. So how about this now? So now there's a quarter mile between three islands, and we each get dropped on one.
I can swim that.
But we do know that the other person's, okay. Now we only get 3 items, but we get to share. So we got a total of 9 items.
So we need to add 3 more different items each.
No. At this point, we're down from 15 or from 5 total per person. We're down to 3.
Okay.
But we each get to grab 3, and but there's 3 of us, so
Yeah.
we could share.
So
Okay.
one person brings water.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
One person brings a machete.
Yeah. One person brings beer. One person brings steak.
Are you still doing
whatever,
the
like-
consumable limit?
Consumable limit is 1.
One
per person.
consumable. Okay.
1 per person.
Let's bring the steaks.
Yeah, he said 1 brings steak, 1 brings.
If you had to get a consumable, oh shit, does water count as a consumable?
Well,
It does.
like I said, you bring a steak, Lucas brings the
Okay.
water, I'll bring the
All
beer.
right. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and then we each get 2 more items.
I'll bring a kayak. So easy travel between the islands.
Okay,
Okay.
I will bring a flint.
That's not gonna last very long.
All you need to do is fucking start 1 fire, dude.
I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true.
Start 1 fire, bring the motherfucker next
So
door.
then somebody should bring an axe.
Bring the axe.
Now we each only got one thing left.
I mean, I'm still gonna bring Kate.
Yes, you are. Cause
Bring Kate. We're gonna fucking wreck
that
her.
chick. That,
No, we're gonna
we're
woo
gonna
her.
fuck that.
We're gonna woo.
Oh, you're
her.
gonna woo her.
Yes,
You
I
woo
will.
them, I'll wreck them.
Yeah.
I'll bring Mentos.
Because then you just pop a Mentos, and any problem you have, you've solved it.
Yeah.
And I will bring.
AAA batteries.
I was gonna say
Nothing to put on.
I was gonna say Bluetooth speakers so we can party.
A clock radio.
Actually, one of those fucking. You can bring one of those wind-up radios. They got they work off kinetic energy, dude, and they work as a radio and or a fucking flashlight.
Is that what you want to bring?
Well, if we're sharing shit, you guys show up to the fucking show up to the
consumable.
person who brought the beer. We got tunes. Lucas is bringing Kate, so we're gonna wreck that.
I'm going to after I've sufficiently wooed her.
We're
Because
not wooing her.
we're not barbarians.
We're gonna ruin.
We're not,
Not barbarians. Okay, we're civilized people.
We're living on 3 fucking islands out in the middle of nowhere. How about? I would actually. That thing would be a good idea because then it'd be
Not
like,
a terrible
I would be
idea.
like, all right, there's a fucking hurricane coming, so move inland. So there's my 3.
That's good.
I get the beer. I said the flint and the radio thing.
I was gonna say Mentos, but
That's consumable.
Mentos. Oh, shit.
So you get you bring the steak though,
Bring in the steak. Mm-hmm.
and then you where are you gonna bring who's bringing the axe?
Oh, yeah,
You brought the
I was gonna bring
machete,
that
right?
too. Yeah.
Then you have to pick up the third.
Yeah. What about a camera? I want to record.
Dude, it's
Batteries
gonna
But
die.
somebody will eventually find it. We'll
They'd
be,
be like,
we'll be a
"These-
part of history.
These fucking dudes are idiots.
Yeah.
No,
We'll be. Yeah.
we don't need records of that shit.
They died.
guys
They
laugh.
died in 4 days.
just gonna
They had unlimited water and they died in 4 days.
fucking-
We'd be famous.
They had fucking steaks. Look at
We
those
have
idiots.
video proof of what happened.
No, we don't want that out there. Our parents,
Yeah, we do.
Our parents and families would be like,
Nah, fuck
"Your two fucking, your three friends are idiots."
What about scissors? You know, we gotta keep things tight.
Already got.
You know?
Scissors.
Oh, he needs to manscape. Is what he's
What about
talking about.
tweezers?
Yeah, I don't want it to look like a mushroom
I don't
brush.
think that a camera is the right way.
What about shampoo or soap?
You
I
just
don't
jump
want to
in
be
the water.
fucking dirty.
Just jump in the water.
You're gonna still be
Salt
pretty
water.
dirty.
Get you nice and clean.
Not really.
So fresh, so clean.
How about
Also, that's consumable. That does so that.
That's not consumable.
how about hear me out? Oh, that's a consumable too, son. How
An
about
Xbox?
huh?
An Xbox.
You just sit there and like
Lucas brings
you hold
the
the
TV.
controller and stare.
You need the TV.
I'm already out. Kate was my last item. My last.
What was
thing.
yours?
How about a board
It
game?
was one of the 3
Deck of cards.
Monopoly.
deck of cards.
Deck of
could actually
cards,
be
yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
All right.
Need to be-
High card gets the banger first.
No. Okay, I've wooed her. Although
I'll take no other man but Lucas. He wooed me.
Well, how do
No,
I?
we said we're sharing.
Actually, I don't know how I would woo her now because I don't have the net to catch the fish. Because we're already
You
bringing
can woo her another way, can you?
Justin's get the word because he
my
brings a
charm.
steak.
Yeah.
my charm.
I have the meats.
Sweats. How about
Actually, I think it might be the way to go.
Acid would be fun.
we'd be dead again?
Shit.
Yeah, can see.
Keep forgetting about that stupid rule.
Hey, sorry. That's what makes this interesting because we got beer, so we're partying.
What about
Yeah.
blankies? It's gonna be cold out there.
So you can't pick blankies. That's plural.
Okay, a blank. Oh, you gotta share a blanket.
Yes.
I would use the machete to make, out of the.
See, that's what I'm saying.
leaves and
That's
stuff.
why you go. Okay, Lucas already made his shit. Go
Yeah.
borrow the damn thing. Go over to yours, or you can make your shelter.
That's true. It's true.
I got the fucking flint, so I got make us fire all the time.
I got it.
What?
Lenny.
A dog.
It's Lenny.
It was
dog.
delicious.
Hey, motherfucker.
Eventually, I mean,
That's my.
Eventually,
When his time is when he's like 10 years old.
he would outlive us.
that would that
Probably
wait,
would.
is that considered a consumable then?
no,
if we had
because
a
that's
Honestly, I mean, anything we've mentioned is probably consumable. We
Because
can-
after you, say, just hear me out.
Oh.
So unfortunately, poor Lenny passed.
you could argue. Okay.
Then you turn around and end up making fucking like
he probably
slippers out of the fucking hide.
he probably would outlive us though. So like he's gonna
He
eat
might.
us when we're the
And then
consumables
He'd be
for
the
him.
last man. Kate Beckinsale's technically consumable. Eating that
No.
puss.
How dare you speak about her like
Dare
that?
you?
If she gets a wider,
Sorry, Kate.
is that what you called it? A wider?
A white on.
White on, yeah.
Huge white on.
You know, that's what I literally just thought it. I thought that was a good, you know.
Yeah, it is. It's a mind bender.
You never really think about it. I mean, because, fuck, dude. I don't ever plan on being on like a cruise ship. Unless the wife absolutely asked me to go on one, then I probably would.
I think they're a little overrated, but I'd go on.
I kind of want to go on a cruise.
I've never been on one.
I'd just be so nervous. I'd end up on Titanic.
Do you get nervous on planes?
Yeah. But I mean, I all I have to do is just keep myself busy on those and I'm good to go. But next thing you know, I end up on the fucking Titanic too with one of you two assholes.
These ships,
You know how to
they
swim?
don't, they just
Yeah.
don't sink that like
Yeah,
like they did back in the day.
Listen,
You never hear of
again,
cruise ship
that's why they end
sinking.
up on the one ship that does.
The worst that happens is they break down and then like the sewage backs up and you end up having to shit in buckets and stuff.
Yeah.
That happened a few years back.
I do that upstairs.
Yeah.
What?
See, you're fine.
I don't want to walk. I don't want to walk all the way to the conjoined bathroom from my bedroom.
Fuck
That's
that shit.
weird.
I
So
don't know.
weird. No,
Cruise would
I,
be fun though.
I actually was. I was looking up how much it would cost for me to go on a cruise. This was a few years back. I was like, I should do that. Just like fucking splurge on myself, you know? And not splooge on myself.
Well,
I do that.
already.
Splooge
I do
on
that
myself.
enough. Okay?
It's like playing fucking dodgeball when he's by himself in his room. Oh, missed me, bitch. Oh, got me in the eye.
Yeah, I frost the ceiling.
That ain't popcorn texture, I'll tell you that.
But so I almost purchased tickets, and I thought, I'm gonna wait. I'll wait till like next year. You know what happened? Fucking COVID. It was COVID, and so that's when people were on the cruise ships. They were getting quarantined on the cruise ships because everybody was getting COVID.
They were just locked in there.
So, which one? I mean, there's a ton of different ones. I actually worked for Holland America Line for a while. Their call center, and so there's literally tons and tons of different types of. They specialize more in like the going to Alaska and do this. Which
I was looking at like the Caribbean stuff. Yeah.
And so you could do one like you can get on one in like Florida and fucking head down south for like 4 or 5 days and hit like 3 islands.
Yeah.
But if you're done right, if you do it right, you put everything into a package. So we're talking like your hotel room, and if you or your flight, then a hotel room, and then this.
Yep.
I seen this video of these people who were they were on a cruise ship and then they got left. They were literally they showed up late, and apparently this ship had waited like already like an hour or something like that for these people.
Where's our ship?
Yep. And so this ship started pulling away as these people are running back up, and they're like, "Fuck you!" We already waited so long for you. And they were all pissed off. They're like, they made a big stink with the cruise line, and they're like, "Listen,
like this is." They tell you this kind of stuff ahead of time.
Yeah,
do
multiple times.
When you're supposed to be back by a certain time, you better be back by that time.
Yeah. And like I said, they waited for them, which is weird because they normally apparently they won't. But I mean, if it was for like, if I went on a cruise for like say like a 2 or 3 day cruise, I'd do that. Mm-hmm. I would do that, but I don't. But I would have a hard time deciding whether, like you said, the one down there. Or one that, from like Seattle up to Alaska and back.
And I just want tropical.
I would prefer tropical.
But I'll tell you what.
There you go, Lucas. Go on one of those single screws where they're all nudist.
Maybe I will.
Get yourself.
Would you ever go to a nude beach?
No.
I don't think
I'd be sporting.
There's not a nude beach?
What?
There's not a nude beach?
I said, would you go to one?
He's nude on every beach is what he's saying.
Fucking let the little boy dangle while he's there.
I love that little guy.
No, he's so cute.
He's so cute.
No, I'll tell you the secret. When you book a cruise, you pay for the
amenities,
like the alcohol band or whatever.
It's all inclusive.
Yeah, it seems expensive at the time when you pay for it.
Oh yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah, because drinks are fucking expensive on cruises and.
Yep,
all inclusive.
They go by maritime law, and you don't fuck around on those things, dude. My uncle John's been on like 3 or 4, I guess. He's like, you can have a bottle of your own shit brought on there, but it's expensive for your own bottle service. And I'd go on a Motley cruise.
A Motley cruise,
dude. They have band cruises. Like they got a Kiss cruise going on in the next few weeks, where may not be the whole band, but 1 or 2 go on there, and same with the Motley cruise. And I'd do something like that'd be fucking. And I heard of another one. It's like, what is it, like 10,000 tons of metal, and it's like this. Again, it's a cruise, but there's like 7 or 8 different heavy metal bands and all these. Yeah, but can you imagine going on a?
That'd be fun. Usually the cruises I hear, it seems like it's just all boomers and old people. But maybe,
a lot of families go.
That's why if I was to go, I heard that what's his name, Richard Branson.
Virgin.
He started a Virgin cruise line, and apparently he made it to where it's for adults only. Which
there are cruises.
And I'm not talking about where you walk in and there's fucking, walk into the lounge and there's some dude bending some chick over. I'm talking, it's adult fun where you sit there, you drink, you pass out of the fucking wherever, and
Okay, Jeff Epstein.
I've heard different. I've heard your dick is the key that you use to get in your room. There's always someone there bent over, and you just
again. I'm gonna have to use.
Key doesn't work.
Accepted.
I gotta get an extension.
Key don't work. Can I get a different key? Sorry, sir.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Hello, I'm Justin Schumacher from Us versus the World. Every day, there are thousands of podcasts that go unheard. Only 22% of the population listens to a podcast at least once per week. Don't let Us versus the World become another dying podcast. We upload our podcast every Wednesday. And if you listen now and subscribe to our channel, my friend Jason will give you one free hand job right at your
I'm not
home.
talking any more dick, dude.
Visit usversustheworld.net
This is bullshit.
and follow all
That
our
guy
links from
keeps
there.
calling me. He has to stop.
Thank you.
So, I know that we looked up online some questions not to ask or to ask a drunk person.
I have one for you.
All right.
Have you ever been kicked out of a bar for being too drunk?
Shit. Dude, I didn't even make it into a bar because I was too drunk. Actually, on my birthday, God, I don't think I was 40 yet even. I was probably 38 or 39. And it was me and my brother, my buddy Dusty. You know, rest in peace, brother.
R.I.P.
And we were drinking in my brother's backyard, and we decided to hit up some bars downtown. And first bar we decided to go to was a strip club. No, they wouldn't even let me in the place. Like, are you shitting me?
I don't think I've ever been kicked out.
Really?
I was once denied entry to a place. Well, no. Even that, it wasn't because I was drunk. They thought I was wearing pajama pants.
Were you?
No, I was wearing plaid pants, okay? I was rocking plaid, all right? I love plaid. I'm just going to put that out there.
Were they like...
It was Mr. G's back in the day. They thought I was wearing pajama pants. They're like, you can't come in here with pajama pants. And I was like, feel them. They're not pajama pants. They're just plaid pants. And so
Was that when that place first opened?
it was... I guess they weren't open for that long, so I mean...
Well, when that place first opened, you know, that place had a fucking dress code.
So it may have been. But yeah, it was. They weren't pajama pants, so they had to let me in. So
That's where one of my coworkers and, you know, a friend and his wife met.
Was it Hefe?
Yeah. Hefe and...
Because I knew that he used to work there, right?
Yeah. That's where him and his wife and future... At the time,
His
mama.
future ex-wife.
Yeah, future ex-wife, but future baby mama met. Yeah, I've only been there a few times. It wasn't horrible. I mean, it's kind of weird how they went and built that place to be what it was, and then they turned around and it's a mechanic shop now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what is it now? It was in such a weird spot. Like that's not a.
See, I think so. They actually weren't that far away from the original Rock, the Rock, which was, so here in Fargo, there's that Hornbacher's on 13th Avenue, which is across from West Acres Mall.
Yep.
Behind there's that call center.
Mm-hmm.
That used to be there used to be a bar in there called the Rock.
Oh, so I didn't know that.
Okay, so now if you go literally like 2 blocks to the west,
this was west a little bit,
which is where the bar you're talking about, Mr. G's,
it was. You would expect it to be on 13th because that's like the main. That's one of the main drag through town.
right? But that place should have. Look at all the apartments that are around there.
Right,
That place should have been busier.
It really
as hell.
should have. Yeah.
It was the concept was good. I think the concept was great. I just think where it was at could have been better.
I just think not a lot of people. Dance clubs just don't seem to really work in this town, other than
The
OB.
old Broadway.
the OB. Yep, but that's the college.
Well,
that's where the college kids go.
You need a fucking flak jacket to walk in there.
Yeah.
And walk out.
Yeah,
You have to have the fucking Secret Service just to get in that place.
but even God, what was the one further down on 13th?
Borrowed Bucks.
Borrowed Bucks.
Yeah, but that place has been there for like over probably close to 30 years.
Yeah, but even that fucking eventually failed.
Well,
That was more of
that
a
place
country.
that place failed because of COVID.
Yeah, that is when it went on.
Everything was. I mean, I remember going there when 50-cent taps on Wednesdays, and they opened a kitchen. I heard the food was good there.
That place was one of those places where it was either fucking packed to the brim
Or dead as shit.
or there was nobody there.
Yeah. The problem is nowadays is that everybody got so used to like certain bars like the Windbreak.
Yeah.
Okay, they got a huge stage.
Yep.
Love their stage. But they're bringing the same fucking music, and I get it. They're catering to a certain group of
certain demographic.
right? And I get it. I get that.
It leans towards a younger crowd. Like
Right.
you get towards the back is that's where us older gentlemen
Right.
tend to sit, and then as you get up towards the stage, that's where all the youngins are.
See, I myself, about 20 years ago, 25 years ago, when I first started hanging out a lot here in Fargo, I used to go to Rick's a lot. Rick's Bar up on Main
yeah.
Avenue. And they got a stage here, and I used to hear a lot of rock because that's the kind of music I'm into. I loved it.
Yeah, there was a band there that night where we all had gone out for.
Yeah.
No, was it next door at Specs that there was
Specs.
a band?
Well, Specs might have had a band. Specs also does
I
karaoke.
think I think there was one at Rick's too.
I mean-
then we went from that over to Specs.
The thing is that you can get the crowd to there's enough people in this city to where you can get you could have your rock crowd, and you can have your pop crowd, and you can have this and you can have that. It's just that depending on what you're looking for, and I'm talking about pussy, if you're looking for that, you're gonna want to go somewhere else. But I mean, and I guess I shouldn't even say that because it kind of also depends on what kind you're looking for. I mean, are you looking for the prim and proper, going to be a nurse who's looking for the 3-bedroom 2-bath house with the 2 kids, the dog, and the white picket fence? Or are you looking for the girl who may be looking for that same thing but doesn't mind having
AIDS.
I wasn't going to say AIDS.
Oh, sorry.
I was something a little bit more curable. Gonorrhea.
Hey, magic is still alive. Okay.
He's not cured though, is he?
Well, it's
Just
very
saying.
treatable.
That's true. So I mean, there's karaoke. I love karaoke. I actually
I like going to karaoke more than I'm not a singer.
you are, but you don't like it.
I'm not a singer.
You can belt it out, dude.
I can't. I have a very limited range.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty. I can sing Conway Twitty, okay?
See, now that we brought up karaoke, I actually busted it out this last weekend.
Did you do not White Wedding?
Rebel Yell.
Rebel Yell, yes. I
First-
know you can fucking do Rebel Yell.
It was the first time that I sang karaoke in probably 3 years. And I was in my suit and everything, and I haven't probably done karaoke in my hometown in 10 plus years.
Yeah.
And my brother's like, "Hey, fucker, you need to fucking sing." I'm like, "All right, fucker, I'll sing. Maybe." And then right after I said maybe, I went straight up to the DJ. I'm like, Hey, fucker, you got this fucking song? Yep, I
They
sure
definitely
do.
have Rebel Yell.
Yep, they did. And right before, he's like, oh, I got a few songs ahead of you. I was like, I'll just let you know, we're going to get ready to bug out here soon. So he goes, well, I can't just move you. I was like, oh, I get it. So, of course, you know how people get in a bar. We got sidetracked, so we kept drinking. Next thing you know, right as we're getting ready to leave, my song came up. And it wasn't like traditional karaoke where you have the screen right in front of you.
Right.
There was like you're like in the middle of a dance floor almost, and you had to look. I mean, I say
There's like a guy with cue cards. They have to. You put your song in, and they have to write the lyrics down on cue cards. It takes like an hour for every song.
You know what they should do? It should be like the NFL, where they have somebody on the sidelines holding the monitor.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I was like in the middle of this floor, and they had the lyrics going across the regular TV's screens. So I was up like, okay, where's it at? Where's the monitor? And they're like, up there. I'm like, what the fuck? You know?
You're like staring at the ceiling.
Kinda, yeah. But that was a person, and it was fun. And I used to do karaoke a lot. I loved it. It was so much fun. Because to me, I love to sing. I love music. To me, it was just, I forgot how much I could just not give a shit what people thought. So I went out there and I did it. And then right when I was done, I looked at my, people I was with. I was like, all right, I'm done. Let's roll. And they're like, hey, good job, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, all right, let's get the fuck out. And I was like, yep. And we bugged out. It was a good time. Random people came up to me, hey, good fucking job. That was fucking awesome.
You're like, get the fuck out of my way. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Don't fucking talk to me.
Yeah, no autographs.
You got backstage passes? I don't think so.
I don't fucking think so, bitches. So, but no, I know you can sing though.
It's a limited set of songs that I can sing.
Nutshell. I bet you.
I think I could probably do Nutshell.
I think you could.
The one that I've never done it at karaoke, I've wanted to. I just have never quite had the balls to do it.
Tiny Tim.
No.
Oh.
Tiptoe through the foolish.
See? Told you.
No, it's Rockin' Robin. I can actually sing that song.
Yeah.
Which is not in my normal range.
Right.
But I can sing it, and so I've wanted to do it. I just have never.
But see, the thing is about karaoke is making the song your own.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't sing. I don't sing Rebel Yell to make it sound like what Billy Idol does. I make it sound like how I like how it sounds. I don't sit there. I get out there and I fucking growl that shit out. The same when I can sing Piano Man when I'm sober, or ish. Sober-ish.
I might be able to do that one. That one.
Piano Man's a fun fucking song to sing.
It does feel kind of in my wheelhouse. I'd have to listen to it, but
yeah, it's a fun song to sing because everybody gets to that part when it's like
sing us the song, you're the piano man.
Sing us a song tonight.
Yeah, like if you can get people singing along with you, that's even better.
Oh, that's the best part. And that makes you feel good too, because at that point they're enjoying your entertainment.
Yeah.
I've sang that. I've sang Wanted Dead or Alive. I've sang Autograph. Not Autograph. Shit. There's the songs that I've sang. And you remember our buddy Dusty. Mm-hmm. R.I.P. Like you said. He would sing Three Little Pigs from Green Jelly.
Green Jelly, yep.
And God, I loved it when he sang that. Because he didn't give a single fuck.
That reminds me a lot of a friend of mine from high school. we were at a work event one night, and this was we went to it was Divas and Rockstars. You remember that place?
Oh yeah, I love that place.
That place was great.
I loved it. I can't believe that.
It surprises me that it didn't last.
Yeah,
because place. I mean, maybe like during the week.
Yeah. That's what killed it. Was during the week.
But we were there for a work event, but there was other people in there too. We didn't rent out the whole place. That son of a bitch goes up and sings "C is for Cookie" by Cookie Monster.
Who did?
My friend from high school.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And he just rocked it. Like, he didn't give a single fuck. The whole place went fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Because he just owned it. Just "C is for Cookie. It's going to cookie." Like, it was so unexpected, and it blew my mind. And from him, of all people, I was like, I never would have expected it.
Right. You know, see, and that's the thing, is that, you know, people don't realize this shit, is that you could go out and do this stuff and just have random fun. Mm-hmm. And who gives a fuck what anybody says? I've been to karaoke 100 times. I'm like, this guy fucking sucks. But guess what?
At least he's up there.
He's having fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that matters.
Like Jeff, dude can't sing for shit.
No,
but
horrible.
He goes up there and he loves doing it.
Jamie Johnson's Gray? What's that song? Picture of Gray or something? Yeah, but it's a Jamie Johnson song.
There's a couple that he does. The one that I know for sure is "Seminole Wind" by something Anderson or whatever. But
Gary Anderson.
It might be Gary Anderson. Yeah.
Yeah,
he would always do that, and
that's the thing, is it does, like back in the day, when my dad was still alive, we had their 25th anniversary at a bar.
John Anderson,
yes. We had their 25th anniversary, my mom and dad's 25th anniversary, at a bar, which soon to be, I shouldn't say soon to be, but at one point my sister ended up buying. And we're sitting there, we had karaoke, DJ type of deal. And everybody was up singing at one point. My dad comes up to me and he goes, "Hey, I want you to sing Runaway by Del Shannon." Well, that's a song that I had sang when I was in high school during this Pops concert, where Pops concert was a concert, if you did choir, you could pick pretty much any song you wanted. Mm-hmm. And I looked at Dad. I was like, "No, I ain't doing that." I said, "Shit, that stuff was a few years ago. I've been drinking and smoking a hell of a lot more since then." He goes, "No, I'm not asking you to sing it. I'm telling you you're going to sing." I was like, he goes, "Yeah, I already put your name in. You're doing it." I was like, "This is horseshit." So me knowing, back in the day, I'd have to go and before these concerts and stuff, I would go drink water and try to clear my voice up, whatever, because I've been drinking beer and taking shots all day, drinking SoCo and all this shit. So I was like, holy fuck, I want to make it sound good. My dad absolutely loved Del Shannon, loved the 50s and 60s music, and, the outlaw country music from Waylon Jennings and Willie Nelson and all that shit, and he absolutely loved this song, Runaway from Del Shannon. So I'm sitting up at the bar, I'm like, oh my god, I haven't done this in so long. I remember I had the lyrics in my head, and all of a sudden I hear my dad get on the microphone and, "Jason, where the fuck are you? Where the fuck get your fucking ass?" I was like, oh, here we go. So, excuse me. So I walked down there, he goes, "There you are, come on up." I was like, oh boy. So I grabbed my beer, take my shot of Hot Damn at the time, because Fireball wasn't around.
Yeah.
And I just fucked up anything that I had my voice, or cleaned up my voice with, but I had a glass of water with me too. And I was just like, hey, got on the mic, and I was like, all right, my dad really loved the song, blah, blah, blah. He never got a chance to see me sing it back when I was in high school, so I'm going to do my best. Took a couple of swigs of water.
And what song was it? It was "Hands" by Jewel?
Yes. No, Hand Stuff.
Hand Stuff with Jewel.
With Jewel. Yeah. Okay. But it was Runaway. by Del Shannon. And I ripped that fucker new, and I just rocked it because I'd always known the song. And there were certain things that I knew that needed to be done to it, and blah, blah, blah. My fucking dad was just so happy and so excited. He came up, grabbed the mic. That's my boy, you fuckers, you know. And he was so happy and excited, and my mom and my family. And, you know, everybody except for maybe a handful of people were my family. There was a ton of friends, but, you know, my dad was really excited. So, to me, karaoke was always been there type of thing, and it's great. So when people tell me to go do it, I'm like, I don't want to. Give me a couple of Finskers, or give me a couple of shots, give me a couple of beers. Let me kind of get into my groove, and then I'll go do it on my own.
Yeah.
You know.
In general, for me, that's I got to be getting laid if I'm going to do. That's the only reason I do karaoke.
Yeah. Well, you know who's actually got a beautiful voice, but she never sings?
I don't know.
The wife.
Oh, really?
She can sing. She can belt it out there. She just doesn't like to sing. And that's just how some people are.
Yep.
And that's all right.
I was a really good singer when I was younger. It was the whole puberty thing fucked my shit up.
You know who else knows that you're a good singer? Is my sister-in-law, because she's heard you.
Yeah, but I only sang like certain things. Like it's songs that I know that I can
It's when you're harmonic on somebody's balls.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're-
Exactly.
Yeah. No, I get it. It's not, karaoke's not for everybody. I love it, but I do have to get a little tipsy.
Yeah, a little,
Just like when we get on,
up.
just like when we're on, you know, when we decide
Yeah,
to
when
record.
when we're gonna podcast.
Yeah, I'm like,
Does life have you down? Does it hurt when you pee?
yeah,
Are you looking for a purpose?
somewhere.
Well, we can help. The doctors agree. Us versus the world is the #1 way to solve all your issues.
I'm Dr. Dickie Hertz. In my medical opinion, listening to Us versus the World will drastically increase your mood, libido, and bowel movements.
We interviewed 100 doctors, and 177 of them have recommended Us versus the World for your well-being.
Call your mama.
Take one episode a day. Share, like, and subscribe as directed.
And don't you forget, by popular demand, if you subscribe and share now, my friend Jason will give you 1 free hand job
Wait, what?
right at your
I'm
home.
not talking any more dick.
Thank you.
It's your fucking turn.